Your smirk is gonna bury you. You think it's funny that she's in debt $900,000?
No, it's not funny at all.
That's good to hear.
Neither is a grown man yelling at the top of his lungs at people who aren't children.
Well, you're dressed like a 6-year-old child. I wouldn't talk about that. There it is, Pirates Tavern.
The place looks completely dead.
Before Jon can start his work on Pirates, he and his wife, Nicole, prepare the recon.
They live this pirate lifestyle in there.
Wow.
I'm told it borders on bizarre.
The Yelp reviews are terrible. Horrible service, horrible food, horrible tacky decor. Honestly, I would rather walk the plank than go back to this dump. No stars.
Wow, I'm dying to go into this place.
Recon is critical to my process. It's easy for me to understand the financial issues of the business. I also have to learn what the customer perspective is. That perspective is extremely helpful to my final decisions.
Nicole heads into Pirates Tavern, a 2,800 square foot linear space with an underutilized stretch of table seating in the front and a bar area in the back. Outside is an unoccupied patio.
Hi. I'd like to see a menu.
Absolutely.
In addition to the cameras that have been following the pirate staff, hidden cameras have been placed around the bar to capture Nicole's recon.
My first impression heading into Pirates is they're really in their own little world here. There are some phallic symbols in the back. The waitresses are pouring out of their shirts.
All of our drinks are listed in the first couple pages, including our wine list.
So I ordered a glass of wine off the menu.
This is my personal choice, so it's our Merlot. It's a very good one.
The staff was very friendly, almost overly friendly, like as if they were trying to cover up for something else.
Hello.
Can I get you anything else? Are you good with that?
At some point throughout the night, almost every employee came up to me to find out what I was doing.
There's anything else I can do to help facilitate your meeting.
I think these people know who I am. I've been made.
Not good.
So I just got up and walked out.
Have yourself a nice night, all right?
Thank you.
Come again.
With Nicole being made by the pirate staff, she was unable to get a true sense of the customer experience inside.
There it is, characters' quarters.
It's characters' quarters, man.
I understand that the employees dress as characters.
Okay.
There we go.
It's like a kid's place.
So think about this, guys. This is a bar, but it doesn't say bar. Saloon, tavern, none of those things.
Nothing.
Bar people are not going to walk in here. Family people are. But then they're walking into a bar. They don't want to be in a bar. The whole damn thing falls apart when the front is wrong. This is a family-owned business.
Okay.
There's Guy, is the son that's running it. He's the manager. There's Helen, Guy's mom, and Charlie. Charlie is the stepdad. There's Alex, the sister. Her and her brother love to go at it in front of customers, in front of anybody. I've had this place under surveillance now for a few days. Watch.
I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette.
You know, she's outside smoking in the middle of an order. He's not totally wrong.
Right. Oh, no, not at all.
On the floor, and then the caveat is just smoking cigarettes. Just a slap in the face, dude. It's a slap in the face.
Dude, I wasn't even trying to.
I don't care.
She's crying.
He's like attacking her.
They're out there in the front, though, what? Just hanging out, smoking a cigarette. Everybody else is working. Stop up. Get on your game. Smoking another cigarette. Get out of here. I don't give a what mom says.
Ay, ay, ay. That's a dysfunctional family. So, you know, guys, we're in the South. So I got two locals. They grew up here. They're going to give us a good Southern local perspective of what's going on here.
What's up with the baseball outfit?
It's my character costume.
All right.
Y'all like it?
You know, they're calling this place characters.
Right.
But they're not characters. They walk, talk, and act like themselves. That's just half it. They don't get into it, and the customer's not.
Sure.
Can I get a Tom Collins, please?
A Tom Collins?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a whiskey sour.
Tom Collins and a whiskey sour.
Two pretty simple drinks.
On that drink, you said Tom Palmer, right?
Tom Collins.
Tom Collins?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's thinking of an Arnold Palmer, which is an iced tea and lemonade. She's nowhere near the right drink.
Are you making that, or?
There's our bartender, Whitney. Look at how slow she is.
At the same time, most of these people that are in here drinking, it seems like they're drinking beer.
It's a beer bar. That's the crowd they're drawing now.
And so they're not making really great profit margins on that.
Right. My name is Jon Taffer. I've been doing this for almost 35 years. I know how to make money in this business. Okay, so first, tell me your name.
Madison.
Hi, Madison. What's the biggest problem in this bar?
The costumes. People just don't get it.
Right. What are you today?
Warrior princess. I hate the costumes. It's the stupidest thing they've ever done. People look at us like we're crazy.
What are you as today?
I'm a punk rock girl.
You're a punk rock girl, okay. Well, I mean, the hair and it's sort of, you could have been a pirate maybe with the hair, which is a sore subject for me anyway, but I don't want to go there.
This isn't just any bar, it's a bar.
Brooke, what do people think of this place?
They thought it's a comedy club, a kid's place.
When we look at your menu, it's a similar kind of look. Bright yellow, infantile. Is that adult? Is that sophisticated? Guys, this is very un-Southern. It's all Northern style food, isn't it? What are you selling the most of?
Burgers?
Burgers? Everybody has a burger. So I want to work on creating some signature things for you guys. Things that the locals will relate to.
The signature dogs, I take pride in them. Quarter-pound hot dog loaded to the gills, what's better than that? It'd be sad to see this menu go.
Summer, what's the biggest problem to you?
It gets tiring telling tables, come back tomorrow, or being out of liquor, being out of beer.
Are you running out of things that are not food items, any kind of supplies?
Yeah, we have.
Like what? Name that.
We run out of coasters.
What about Bev Naps?
We don't have that.
So what I'm trying...
We could go back there and look at napkins that have been sitting there for 6 months right now that no one even realizes they're there, but they know, they walk by them every day.
Whose fault is that?
I guess mine. They know it's there. They do know it's there. They play dumb like it's not there. We're gonna tell me we're out of this stupid like, are you kidding me? It's a little excessive. You know, I could take certain things, but the little things like that we're not out of.
Whitney, your facial expression changed.
I guess I've just been a little more aggravated with this place than I ever have before. I mean, when it's busy, I feel like we work hard.
Do you feel that way?
It can and does get complacent around here, and sometimes they need a kick in the butt for it.
But we need a kick in the butt, but you're looking down on all of us and yell at us and flip out of nowhere when you can't even communicate with us.
And do customers see it when it happens?
Yes. They have.
That's where it really gets uncool. You with me?
Fair enough.
We knew music and bars and clubs. This seemed like the natural progression.
We went with horror because the world loves a scary movie.
Chris and Jazz tried to establish a spooky theme, but chose decorations that frightened for all the wrong reasons.
Feels like it's Halloween walking in here. I came here to drink a beer and not bob for apples.
Underworld. I'm guessing that awning might be as old as you are, Russ. So let me show you the employees.
Everything's out of kilter and not where it's supposed to be.
There's Chris Chaos. He's one of the owners. This bar has only been open for 3 hours. This guy's already counting the money.
I have no idea.
His partner is Jazz Bender. They're in their mid-40s. These guys are rock stars that never became rock stars. Played in bars. They figured they could own one.
Who's a pretty girl?
Jesse, the bartender.
We're shooting a porno in about 2 hours. We're just waiting for stars to walk in.
Well, it seems to me that he's not here to bartend. He's using this as a place to pick up chicks.
It was a good drink. They're called the panty dropper.
I'm not even in there. I'm pissed already. Yeah. So, guys, put together a great weekend. Vegas is all about women. So I got 3 beautiful girls. They know the bar and club scene, so they can give us a good evaluation of the business. Look at that dance floor.
There's nothing that attracts you here.
Unbelievable. So look at this interior, guys. This is a horror concept. That's a $20 Halloween costume, guys. But it could be a cool concept if it was done right. They're not cool.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys ordered yet?
I will get a brewski. On draft? Draft?
No draft beer. Do you know how much money that means they lose?
Captain and Coke.
I don't have Captain.
All right, guys. Captain Morgan's one of the most popular products in America today.
John Julio Margarita with salt on the rim.
Yeah, that won't happen either.
There are times
That's a great example, Russell, of why people blow it when they don't buy premium spirits.
Absolutely.
See that look in your eyes, like that sex-crazed look?
Sex craze.
So he steers the conversation to sex.
You've known me for 10 minutes and you know what kind of girl I am.
You're all the same.
We're all the same.
Bitchy, but whatever.
Well, welcome to Portland. There it is, the Tonic Lounge. You guys know this. This is a hip town.
Really hip.
Look at the sign. It says Tonic. That's a live music thing. It doesn't say live music anywhere. It doesn't say bar. It doesn't say food. That's a live music venue. Rather than the name of a band, Tonight at 11 o'clock, so-and-so. It says obey your liver, turn left. No draw. So for recon, I got 2 locals, and the 2 of them really understand the Portland scene. So we should get a good local perspective from them.
My name is Cassie. I live in Portland, Oregon.
My name's Russ. I live in Portland as well.
In Portland, I expect to be good food that is locally sourced, and I expect unique, good service.
This carpet's disgusting.
This bar is a failure from the street. I can only imagine what the inside is like. Look at this guy. Is that?
What is that?
Wow.
Wow.
What the hell are we looking at?
I felt like earlier. I still kind of feel weird.
There's Rod. He's the owner. He's $250,000 in debt. He doesn't even know how much longer he has.
It's crazy, the money that these guys are getting.
That's Tony. Tony's the entertainment manager. So Tony is responsible for the live music program at this bar.
Hey, who's the singer? Okay, you get the mic there.
There's Joe. He's our production manager. Joe runs the actual live show.
Okay.
Have you ever known music quiet?
There's Heather. Heather is the bartender.
Now what? Come join the party.
How's it going?
How you guys doing?
Good.
Squeeze in, we're all friends.
I'm gonna do the Bay Breeze, First Mate Bay Breeze.
Okay.
Tell me about your drinks, the ones that you specialize in.
For you, I was thinking, what if we do
Let me see what I can throw in this tin for you right here.
blueberry vodka, soda, lime juice?
There's no recipe at all.
No, she's just throwing things in a cup.
Is that like one of your signature drinks? I just made it up.
She just made it up.
I make them up, everybody, for individual people. And I've never made this drink before, so we're gonna find out if it's good or not.
Do you want to try something she just thought of that she's never tasted herself?
No. Is she making crushed ice?
She's muddling the ice.
So she's making water.
Okay, look at this soda on the bottom. Now she's short poured, so she'll just top it with soda.
Measure it, have a recipe.
So if I ordered that, could you do it again?
Yeah. Is it gonna be the exact, completely accurate same? No.
What if you like it?
Oh
So
my
what?
God, you're killing me.
I'll get close.
I can't drink that. That's like Kool-Aid.
You train on your off time. You don't make up stuff in the middle of your shift. That's when you have together.
She almost got it right in intent, but not in execution.
Right.
This girl just comes to work and just make.
Can we order the cheesy,
Cheesy bastard?
Yeah, is that any good?
Yeah, that one's really good. It's done on a hoagie roll.
Pizza hoagie makes it seem like a cheap hoagie bun that you just throw some tomato sauce and cheese
So I'm thinking extra ingredients laying around. Let's come up with something.
Making up seems to be the spirit of this bar.
They have something I had to make.
So that's Ian. He's your cook, Vic.
I don't remember off the top of my head though now.
See that? Look closely.
What is that?
Those are bugs.
Alrighty, by the time I get back, that mac and cheese should be done.
It's like a college party. They're serving the hoagies, and then she's just picking what she has on the shelf and throwing it in the glass.
It's like a big frat party.
You guys need anything else?
No, we're good, thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a pizza hoagie.
It's Bloody Mary's.
Look at her face.
What do you think?
I don't like it.
I'm not hungry anymore. I've had better food from the Roach Coach.
Is this what happens when an owner just focuses on music?
He's not watching anything. Does this guy not care?
Can you get me some bands to open up?
Look at that.
I know the bass player. I can find him for you.
So they're having a business meeting in the middle of the bar when one guy's laying on a couch.
Hey, guys, how are you? I'm all right.
They can't rely just on live music. They gotta have more.
Yep.
I'm hoping some people will show up.
Oh, here comes the band.
This is the band that he booked.
He's got a horn on his head and his ass is showing in a room that is completely empty. Now, what man wants to be in that room? Look at them looking at him.
It's like an accident. You know, you don't want to look, but sometimes you have to.
God bless America, and this song is called Under the Black Flag.
She's the only person there.
They're leaving.
You blame them? Guys, this is a freaking mess. Rod focuses all of his energies on the music. Find out what's going on in the kitchen. Find out what's bad behind the bar. Now let's get this ass out of here. Headhunters.
Disgusting. And I think it's very telling that all the places around it have people going. There's no one going in that one.
The building was completely abandoned. Half the letters are missing from the sign. When I'm looking at Headhunters, I just get this creepy vibe that something inside isn't right about this place.
When we say something, it's an opinion. When the customer says it, it's a fact. Watch this.
People that just walk in will be like, oh, sketch city. All right, time to go to the next one.
I was really sketched out and I didn't want to go inside and I'm never going back. That's scary. Not really my idea of fun.
After seeing those videos, I am not comfortable sending you in there by yourself, so I'm gonna go with you.
Great.
Let's do it. See you later.
The second I walk in, there's just this disgusting, heavy, wafting smell of either mold and must or cat piss.
Those dancers, those outfits, they're awful. That was sleazy attire. Women don't like it, and it pulls the customer base down.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
What is this?
What is the smell? It smells like cat piss in here.
It's cat piss. The owner loves the cat in here at night. Sometimes to kill the rat.
A bar that stinks from cat piss. That's my start on this bar. Why don't you make her a drink?
Sweet tea sour?
Yeah, I can do that.
Is there something in that bottle? There's something. Wait. Come back here with that.
I told them about this already.
She turned that upside down and there's something floating around in there.
There's a cockroach in there. That's unacceptable.
She was gonna serve that to me.
Look at it, floating in there. How many other liquor bottles are like this?
At least
I've never
two.
seen one like that.
You have a mixing glass? Look at it. There's one of them. Look at that, guys. That's a roach.
That's disgusting. I'm out of here. I don't want to touch anything else or see anything else. I'm repulsed. You can't have that much filth and that many bugs in a place unless you just don't care.
How often do you see a roach?
Every day.
A few every day?
Probably.
What are you seeing? Do they walk across the bar?
Yep.
Yeah, we had them in our cash registers with our money.
When people ask about Headhunters, they're like, oh, that bar that smells real bad? That's us.
And what does our owner say about this stuff?
Nothing.
I'd like to meet this guy. Where the hell is he?
How are you?
Steve, Jon Taffer.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Pleasure. Let's walk over here and talk for a minute.
Sure, let's go.
My wife orders a drink. The bottle's filled with a cockroach and bugs.
Wow.
The other liquor bottles are filled with bugs. The staff told me that they see cockroaches every day here. Been here for a day.
Cockroaches in bottles.
Let's go ask them. Chloe?
Yes.
How often do you see cockroaches here?
About every day.
About every day. So your staff is pulling your liquor bottles. They're telling me there's roaches here every day. You don't see it? You don't know it?
Chloe, why don't you tell me about this? Why are you telling him that, but not me?
I've told you that we have a problem,
You own
which
this
is
place.
why
You're supposed to know these things.
There are no bugs in the bottle.
Do you know this is happening or not? Yes or no? Do you know it?
Do I know what?
That there's bugs all over your bar.
There's bugs all over Austin. There's bugs all over America.
This is a college town. They don't want clean. It's not the culture. Austin doesn't like that. Is it a sterile, clean room environment? No, it's not. We're not in that business.
You came down here to tell me I have roaches in my bar?
I came here to fix your bar, but I can't
appreciate
fix a
that.
bar when I'm pouring cockroaches out of glasses, man. Come on.
I'm impressed. With all the experience and knowledge you have in the world, you got all the way here to tell me I have roaches in my bar? I'm astonished.
Really? Steve can't admit to anything. I tell him there's bugs in his drink, he says there's no bugs in the drink. This guy is filled with excuses and holds himself unaccountable for everything. That's gonna change. I know when I see it. They are there. Either you knew it and you didn't give it,
Are you gonna lower your voice and talk like a man?
No, because you're frustrating the hell out of me. And when I talk to idiots, I get loud.
I'm
amongst
a mess of cockroaches. Shocked at your professionalism.
You know what a
Crazy,
professional
man.
is?
Yeah.
A professional is you don't serve bugs to your customers.
Maybe you're the biggest bug.
I'm responsible, even if Steve isn't. I've only got 5 days to fix this bar, and I think it's the worst bar I've ever seen. So I'm bringing my experts in right now, and we're going to work. Jesse's gonna walk the bar and see what other bugs and filth I haven't seen yet. And Joe's gonna come behind the bar with me, and we're gonna see what's going on back there.
There's mold everywhere in these ceilings. This place has never been cleaned. You see all that? That's all mold growing.
I never noticed.
Yeah. It's not connected to the ceiling, it's falling in your drinks.
That's right.
Which means you're drinking mold.
Let's show what happens when a moron defends failure. This is what happens.
Oh my God.
There's about 30 cockroaches in there. Look at that.
Seeing that many cockroaches was disgusting.
Look at this, guys. Those are bugs. Those are cockroaches.
He had people standing in the crowd looking at him with utter disgust, and he was still sitting there
smiling and laughing, thinking it was a joke and that it was funny. It's not a joke. This is the livelihood of a good 10 to 15 people.
You need to get angry at this. You need to be embarrassed about this. Take accountability.
Jon Taffer flew off the handle about bugs, so we created a drink after him called the Bug Bomb.
I am gonna get on the phone and I am gonna fumigate this building tonight. You didn't have the balls to do it. I'm gonna. You didn't write the check. I'm gonna. Your employees, Joe, and you, Jesse, are not walking back in this building until we can do so safely. And you, my friend, are in. Hi, this is Jon Taffer. Click here to subscribe to Paramount Network on YouTube for more Bar Rescue.